The Gyroscope doesn't have a vision here. This creep tumor didn't provide it, so nice maneuver here from Silence. Really great job, and again nice micromanagement here, saving those Marines while they were doing some huge damage. And of course he will now drop here, and these roaches and zerglings have to move all the way around, and sacrificing this queen. No, it will actually survive, but those zerglings suiciding themselves. They shouldn't come in the stream like this. Now Silence will sacrifice these Marines for some drone kills, and it's a smart thing to do. And actually that medevac dying with some of the Marines in them, so that is a bit of a waste there. But still, if you take a look at the units loss count, now actually Gyroscope is catching out, so they're fairly even. And we see Gyroscope going for some infestors and researching pathogen glands, which is energy upgrade for infestors. And after the infestor buff, they become really very powerful against both Terran and Protoss, and both against bio and mechanical units. So infestors are really the good choice. And now another push for Silence. He's being really very aggressive, and he's not stopping. He thinks he has Gyroscope pinned into his 3 bases, but Gyroscope is expanding here, while Silence is still on 2 bases. I believe he should expand, and now his tanks are re-sieging to take nice position for next engagement here. So but still perhaps reseeding these creep tumors will be the better choice before engagement, because that creep gives huge advantage. And we hear now he's going for that expansion, but now leaving here these tanks in the open, they will all die out. But a huge stream of Marines and Marauders coming, but also, oh no, they're on the move command. They're not attacking at all, so a serious blunder from Silence. In the meanwhile, he is attacking this expansion, and another tank dying in an SCV, but perhaps this small task force will be able to snipe down this expansion, this hatchery, and a huge stream of roaches and only a couple of units remaining. And will this hatchery survive? Yes, it will survive on 152 hit points, and really great save, and a huge blunder by Silence here. Some miss micro by that units living on the move command. So now Gyroscope will be in offensive, and he will break this this rock to open up a new path. And just now Silence expanding, he is behind on expansions, and I think he lost his that edge he had in the early game. And we see these four infestors full of energy, more than 100 energy, ready to attack. And this mineral is widely open, but these tanks will be able to push back this invading enemy. Some nice fungal growths, dealing a lot of damage across that bio and mech ball, and huge damage dealt by that infestor. But I think that because all of the roaches are gone, that they will have to back out. But still, that fungal growth dealing huge damage, almost like a Psy Storm. And another fungal growth. Wow, really nice trade. And as we can see in the resource loss tab, now Silence is getting behind by 1000, and all of these units are damaged. Perhaps he should pull away some of these SCVs to repair them, but now he's going to counter-attack. I'm not sure this is a good idea, since his units are very damaged, but these infestors are out of the energy. So perhaps another fungal growth killing a tank and damaging a lot of units, but a lot of drones are dying here. But again, some roaches joining the fray, and will they be able actually to clean this up? Yes, nice trade again for Gyroscope, and Silence again being forced to retreat. But these battles are really intense and really on the razor's edge. Gyroscope manages to defend this attack as well, and after every single little battle of this kind, Gyroscope is going a little bit ahead, and still no upgrades for Silence. And I think that he should expand a bit earlier. So he's trailing a bit. Every single attack he's trailing a bit behind, and his attacks are getting smaller and smaller. Again, a nice surround here by Roaches, a nice fungal growth, and this bad time to siege this tank because he will not be able to fire even a single shot. So huge loss here, and now 2000 minerals, 2000 resources behind in the unit lost tab. So Silence is being ever more behind. But and he's floating some resources. But if you take a look at this, he's floating 14,000 gas. So it is a huge waste. That gas could be a huge army. As we can see, neither of the players in 22 minutes into this game doesn't have even 100 units worth of supply. So another drop. Some Marauders and Marines coming into these expansions. Will this hatchery finally be finished up? Some steam shootings. Steam shoot will be able to finish that out, because will these roaches be in time? Will this be to clean this up? No, the expansion going down, and quick pickup. Not, I think only single unit was lost, and another drop here. And sniping this queen couldn't be beneficial because that queen will not be able to inject any more larvae into this hatchery here. And nice snipe, nice counter, nice snipes here by Silence. So will this get him back into the game? Well, I'm not quite sure, but we can see a lot of roaches are being morphed here, like 7 or 8, I can't count now. And we see a lot of units here, but take a look at this Medivacs. A single fungal growth would kill them, and they're not being repaired, and still no upgrades, no even no engineering base and or armories. And Silence is going ghosts now. Well, nice choice. And yes, I must, I didn't say this before, this is pre-patch, so ghosts still cost 150, so still expensive ghosts here. And small task force here waiting for their chance to snipe this hatchery, or just to kill some drones, but not a lot of drones money here, only 3 of them. So as you can see, Gyroscope is also researching Overlord upgrade speed, and he's gathering huge army here, and these tanks are unsieged. So nice timing by Gyroscope, perfect timing actually for engagement, because these tanks cannot siege now, and a lot of infestors will make some nice fungal growth, and these units are joining into the fray. So wow, what serious blunder by not sieging that tanks and catching Silence off guard. So I think this might as well be GG. Some of the tanks are shooting from the high ground, but Silence can't count any longer on this expansion, because all the SCVs are gone, and now I guess this infestors will fungal growth these poor little SCVs here. So how little mistakes can cost you a game. I cannot believe this. Just a few unsieged tanks, and but I guess some I guess there is more than that unsieged tanks that costed Silence this game. He is trying to sneak up this expansion, but I think it is too late. If you take a look at supply difference, Gyroscope has almost 3 times more supply than Silence does, and well, will he be able to make this final last push? He's teaming his units, but fungal growth will stop them easily, and all of the units are fungaled, and a lot of infestors here were able to just apply that fungal growth over and over again, and Silence GG's out of this game. Really interesting game. I like it, the Silence's aggressive opening and mid game, but he forgot to upgrade his units. He should expand a lot earlier, and simply Gyroscope once caught him off guard, and that cost them the game. I hope you enjoyed it as well as I did watching and casting this game, and I hope to see you soon. Over and out.